Thuingaleng Muivah, the General Secretary of the National Socialist Council of Nagalim, also known as the Isaac Muivah faction, which is the largest Naga insurgent outfit, is visiting his village Somdal in Ukhrul district of Manipur. His first visit in over 5 decades. His week-long visit began on a warm and emotional note, with Muivah, the lone surviving sibling in his family, being greeted by youngsters who have grown up with tales of his valor and sacrifice for the Naga movement that strives to protect the unique history, sovereignty and freedom of the Naga people. In Muivah's own words, the generations that fought alongside him for creation of Nagalim, an independent homeland encompassing all Naga inhabited areas of Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur and Myanmar, are gone, but the dream still remains. Once again, Muivah raised the twin contentious issues, the demand of the NSCN for a separate constitution and flag, which has already been rejected by the government and are a key stumbling block in inking the final peace accord. Muivah's articulation of the dream exposes the fractured sentiment within the Naga insurgent movement today, as it is at variance with contemporary political realities as well as the unity that once held the Naga groups together. For the chief political negotiator of the outfit, whose worry has always been to keep the Naga groups united back home in Nagaland and beyond, it is a litmus test of how long will he be able to prolong the negotiations with the government and keep the Nagas united on the issue. What Muivah and his aides may be missing is the generational change that has taken place within the Naga insurgency movement. A sentiment has evolved, especially over the last decade, where children of some of the older generation leaders have moved to the hinterland for education and jobs and are rejecting the idea of violence and unrest. What makes Muivah's role increasingly important is the need to bring peace and development for the Naga people irrespective of state boundaries. Government officials who sit down to talk to the rebel leader have been trying to impress upon him that an acceptance of contemporary political realities holds the key to a lasting solution and protecting the common Naga interest. Presently, Naga people and their lands lie in different administrative areas across states. There is a thinking among a wide range of Naga outfits, especially those represented by the Naga national political groups, that the Naga identity, heritage, culture must be allowed to flourish in all ancestral domains in Manipur, Assam or Arunachal Pradesh through concrete political processes. But what is equally important is the need to build bridges with their neighboring communities in these states that must override the sentiment of division which once united the Naga groups. A stark example of ethnic divisions bringing misery upon people is the recent strife in Manipur, which has brought suffering to both valley and hill people in the last 2 years. The Naga people can ill afford strife and violence, said a senior Naga leader, and the NSCN's top leadership understands it well. However, there is concern over Muivah's failing health and the NSCN's future, as the next crop of leaders may not carry the heft to balance out the concerns in a similar manner. There is also a lurking fear of the outfit losing direction and taking up arms to sustain itself as its influence wanes in the post-Muivah period. Therefore, Muivah's visit to his village is more than a symbolic celebration of the struggle of an older generation. It is also a chance for him to hand down a roadmap to peace to the younger generation.